back to Las Vegas here at the fabulous Fontainebleau ahead of a massive night of boxing, live and exclusive around the world on DAZN. Of course, the weigh-in coming up shortly. Big Baby Miller against Lenny Apero, official eliminator for the WBA World Heavyweight title, and a great card as well. But as we saw yesterday with the Jesse Ban Rodriguez against Vargas announcement for June 13, the schedule on DAZN comes thick and fast. None more so than the press conference between these two. For me, my favourite fight so far, I mean, it's a difficult one. You got Bam, you got Boots against Xander, and we'll come on to Brad and Top Rank soon on that. But this fight, for me, has it all. The build-up, the spice. These two have already been at it before we even came live for the press conference as well. Of course, May 30th in Houston. O'Shaquie Foster will defend his WBC world title against Ray Savage Ford, looking to become a two-time world champion. And we're going to speak to the fighters and all of the teams involved in both of these camps. Firstly, as I said, building up to what has been a great run for Matchroom and Top Rank. I was so pleased to see Top Rank join the global home of boxing DAZN recently. We've made so many fights with them this year. Of course, Andy Cruz taking on Murataya, Nunes against Navarrete, and Brad will remind us soon we are 2-0 down in that respect. But also we do have, I think we're going to go at least 2-2 with Ray Ford against O'Shaquie Foster, but particularly Boots against Xander Zayas. It's a great collaboration between us at the moment, making the best fights in the sport. Brad, welcome again. Seems like we're making fights every week at the moment. Hopefully, you know, I won't jinx it, but Cordina maybe against Mason, and that line of communication is purely open for the best fights in the sport.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, it's great. Thanks for that introduction, and I appreciate it. The collaboration with DAZN and Matchroom is bearing fruit. So we have these great fights that you've already described. Unfortunately, I think it will be 4-0, but that's yet to be seen. But look, we've got a great fight. There's no love lost between these two guys. And a great fight coming up in Houston, an opportunity for O'Shaquie to defend his title at home for the first time. Reigning champion, former champion, all the ingredients are there for a great night.
It seems like, you know, I don't mean this disrespectfully. I mean, actually, it's a compliment. But Top Rank have always been very good at guiding fighters. I mean, sometimes that involves a little bit of a lower risk scenario, but now it seems that you guys, obviously everybody's under pressure to make the biggest fights, and the fighters as well. Not just this fight, which is, you know, Ray Ford is a guy that is, in my opinion, widely avoided, but particularly Xander going up against Boots, and, you know, Nunes happy to go and unify against Navarrete against Nunes. Seems like a real desire from you guys as well, and the fighters to roll that dice.
Well, look, you know, the fighters are the ones who dictate, and they want the biggest fights. They want the biggest opportunities. We're here to make it happen. You're here to make it happen, and that's what's going on.
Well, we look forward to many more. Switch sides, Trainer Toure, welcome. Look, this is a great fight. I know that Ray has been very frustrated over recent years because it's been very difficult to get him the fights, the win. By the way, that was a great win over Top Rank, you know, when Ray won last time. I forgot to mention that one. Yeah, we got that one. And, you know, moving forward, we've been active. You know, we went out, we had a great fight in Riyadh as well, but I know this guy has been dying out for the big fights, dying out for the opportunities. The time has come. True confidence from the camp here that your man becomes a two-time, two-weight world champion on May 30th.
Nah, most definitely. You know, when he fought for his first world title, we waited like, 11 months for that opportunity. So going around for the second go-around, we had to fight 3 more people. And we really could have got him in August when Anthony Kakasi pulled out, and we tried to make the fight happen because his fight got pushed back, but he wasn't ready yet. But we just happy that now, come May 30th, we got the chance to take the belt from him. Ain't no better place to take it from than in Houston, Texas.
Yeah, obviously we're going into the backyard, we're going into the Lion's Den, but also kind of your backyard as well. You know, it's just...
We gonna let them know it's a new chief in town once we take this belt on May 30th.
It's my career. It's my shit.
Tell us about the challenge itself. I mean, O'Shaquie, we saw, you know, he broke not just our heart, but the whole of Mexico's heart with that thriller against Hernandez, coming off a great win against Stephen Fulton as well. Tricky fighter, you know, outstanding fighter as well, but you believe your man has the goods to beat O'Shaquie?
Yeah, I don't think O'Shaquie a bad fighter. He a good fighter. He got good IQ. He got a good jab. He got a good right hand. But I just think Ray on a different level, you know. We put the work in, and come May 30th, it's going to show.
Well, Keith Mills, welcome. No, you've been tight with O'Shaki for a long time. It's been a great journey as well. This is a great fight. Got everybody talking. Again, I'm sure the confidence comes from your side that your man retains that belt in his hometown on May 30th.
I mean, absolutely. Shock is not somebody who comes out and talks a lot. His talking is in the ring. When you could fight, you really don't need to talk. You let your hands do the talking, and we're certainly looking forward to this fight. Ray's an excellent young challenger. I commend him for stepping up to this challenge, but this is going to be a stage that he's never seen before.
Well, Raymundo, welcome. You two were bickering backwards and forwards before we went on air. I said, let's just save it for now. But you've been active, but we know you wanted these kind of fights. Now we've got it, we've delivered it. You two come face to face in Phoenix earlier this year as well. No doubt in your mind, you make history. It's a hell of an achievement. Two-time world champion. May 30, you said this time is yours.
Most definitely. I appreciate y'all for, finally signing that contract. We've been waiting. The time is now. What? Stop saying contract, bro. What? You had to sign a contract, right? Bro. You know how negotiations go, bro. Stop talking about contract.
What took you so long to fight me?
You ain't at that level yet, bro. So when you get a contract, you just sign.
What took you so long?
Stop saying that, though, bro.
What took you so long to fight me?
What you mean took long what? What
You said this been personal for 2 years.
Because you keep bringing up August.
You said this been personal for 2 years.
Didn't
right?
he just bring up
Before
August?
I even gotten into
We could have been fighting tomorrow.
What
You
did he
wasn't
just bring
ready.
up August?
What you mean?
Didn't I have a fight signed in
Then
August?
your fight get
When did you
canceled.
have a-
Your
Y'all
fight got
caught me
pushed
3
back.
weeks. Man, hold on,
When
bro.
did you have a fight
Then
signed?
y'all caught me 3 weeks before the fight.
You
gave
had
us
the
the
same
same
day.
day. We know we supposed to fight, you wasn't ready.
Bro,
You had the
y'all
same
caught me
date.
3 weeks. Man, look,
You had
hold on.
the same
Man, hold
date.
on, look, stop trying to push narratives.
Then we
I'm
give you 8
responding
weeks
to
for
you.
tomorrow.
I'm
Then we give you
responding
8
to
weeks.
you.
We could afford tomorrow. You had
Hey,
8
G,
weeks
I'm
notice.
responding to you. Look,
Yeah.
y'all caught me 3 weeks.
I don't know when they
y'all
called
caught
you.
me 3 weeks ahead of time. Brother, I'm the champion. I'm gonna
They
go
gave
to
you 8
Saudi
weeks
for
for tomorrow.
3 weeks. Come on, man,
You
stop
was
playing.
supposed to
Y'all
fight the
caught
same
Nova in
day.
2 weeks. I gave him an 8-week camp. Stop comparing the fights. There's no comparison.
They called you
I
for
gave
8
him
weeks
a
for
real
tomorrow.
camp. Y'all didn't give him nothing. Y'all gave him 2 weeks. He still came in.
He was gonna put you on the shelf if you didn't take this fight.
Doesn't matter.
He just fought a couple.
Doesn't matter. I gave him 8 weeks. Y'all gave him
He's
2
gonna
weeks.
put you on the shelf if you ain't take
It's
this
not our
fight. You ain't
fault,
win
nigga.
this fight.
So
You
y'all
act like
want
it's
a
our
champion
fault.
to
You
sign
ain't
a
winning
Catch me, pull out
contract,
the fight.
a so-called contract in 3 weeks?
What about the 8-week notice?
What do y'all keep
Talk
saying?
about the
that
8-week
for?
notice. We
Y'all
could have
keep
been fighting
saying
tomorrow.
that. We here now.
We could have been fighting
Y'all keep
tomorrow.
talking about
About
time.
time.
Yeah, we had to put your back against the wall for you to
It's
say
about time.
yes.
Definitely.
How's my back
Frank
against
had
the
to threaten
wall?
to put you on the shelf for you to take this fight.
Are you my mentor?
I don't gotta be a
Are you my
man. I
mentor?
don't gotta be a
You gonna
man.
fight Magnus?
Or answer that question.
Was
Are
you
my
gonna fight
mentor?
Magnus?
Man,
You knew
can
you
you
was
answer
gonna,
that
they was gonna
question,
get on
bro?
your ass if you would have fought him over me.
So the only way I'd be pushed into a back against the wall is he was my mandatory. He's not my mandatory. So therefore, I went to him.
You wasn't gonna make no
Stop
money fighting
playing,
Magnus
bro.
either though.
Who?
You wasn't gonna make no paper fighting
Magnesium
Magnus.
wasn't on my. Bro,
You
he
said
wasn't
the
on my-
mandatory. He was
Hey,
number one.
I don't have a mandatory is what I'm trying
Okay,
to tell
then,
your
so
goof ass. You keep talking about I'm
So
back
who
into
was
a
you gonna
corner.
fight?
What are
Who
you
was you
talking
gonna
about,
fight?
brother?
Who was you
Like,
gonna
what you
fight?
saying?
Who was you gonna fight?
Anybody I wanted, bruh. Like you. I'm fighting
Alright,
you.
about time,
You
though.
keep talking
About
about
time.
You, bro.
About
Like
time
that.
start dropping you.
Talking about August and all
Like,
that.
it's
Bruh,
been
May
2
30th.
years.
Hey, May 30th, I'm gonna punish you, bro.
Nah,
You doing
nah.
all this talking.
Nah, I'ma
Your
beat
man
the
know
shit
that's
out
why
you.
y'all gonna be hurt. I swear to God,
Taking
y'all gonna be
that
hurt,
belt.
bro. And I told this to the last person.
I'm
You
not
gonna
him,
get
nigga.
You
I'm
gonna
not
get the
him.
same
Fuck is
treatment.
you talking about?
You gonna get the
You talking
same
about the last
treatment.
person? I'm not him.
You
Fuck
ain't
you
done
talking
shit in
about,
the
nigga?
sport talking like you woo, man. I'ma
Alright,
show
you
you,
gonna
bro.
see
It's
me. I'm not gonna
levels.
show
You ain't
nothing.
ever been up here. I'ma
Not
show
gonna
you,
show
bro.
nothing.
On me.
Not gonna show
Just
nothing.
make sure you pay your coaches after the fight. That's all.
What is you talking about, bro?
You know exactly what I'm talking about. Just make sure you pay them.
Hey man, look, you
Don't
mind
go
your
dunking,
business
don't go
over
run from
there,
your
man.
coach.
What are you talking
Don't
about?
be running from your coaches, man. Make sure you pay them after this ass whoop.
Hey man, look.
May 30th, the Jersey ass
Hey,
whoop
look.
is getting put down in
Hey,
Houston.
look,
Don't miss
y'all
it.
better be careful. This might be your last shot on me. you better get right.
I already said you about to
Hey,
join
You
TCM.
feel you?
I already said you about to. They need help anyway.
Hey.
They getting spanked right now.
Hey, they say a real champion don't become a champion till you defend your belt. You talking
That's
like you
cool.
done some shit in sport. You
That's
didn't
cool.
defend your title, bro. You lost around the real.
Everybody knew I was dream.
You came up to
Everybody knew I was
130.
dream.
Man, you came up to 130 talking all this big stuff, then go
And
fight
I've been trying to
guys
fight
that-
you
You
since.
fought two guys. Bro, you fought two guys that wasn't even in the top 20.
and then you talking about you want to fight me, bro. You gonna go to the smoke. If I'm going to 35, I'm not
I
fighting
fought
no
whoever
fight,
they
man. I'm
brought
going
to my
straight
table.
to
I
the
fought
guy,
whoever
bro.
they
You
brought
ain't
to my
like
table.
that. Stop.
I fought whoever they brought to my
You
table.
can push that narrative to everybody. Man,
I fought
know
whoever they brought
you
to
not
my
like
table.
that. You want to smile
I
every
never
time you see
said
me.
nothing.
You friendly. Man,
You
ain't
said
like
what?
that, bro? You ain't like, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna punish. I promise. May 3rd, I'm gonna punish you. I'm gonna have you.
You gonna have to show
your
me.
daddy, everybody over there.
You keep saying,
Man,
can you
nigga,
stop
yeah,
bringing
you
up
look like your daddy after being there.
time out.
You know who I was talking about in Arizona.
Me and you fighting, right?
him.
Me and you fighting, right? Why you keep bringing up another nigga though? Why you keep bringing
That's
him
your
up?
pops. He
This
brought
not
you
about.
up,
This
you
not
brought
about
him
him.
up.
This not about him. Why you keep bringing him
It's
up?
about both of y'all. You know what I mean?
How?
If I spank the son,
You know what I'm
daddy
taking
gotta
a
get
chance
to
with.
him.
Me and
I want
you
him to
start
Talking
going
about-
at it
you're talking
first.
about
Me-
Shakur Stevenson.
We not
You
bringing
know
him
what I'm
up.
talking
We not
about,
bringing him up.
daddy.
This not his. This not his
Yeah,
press
gotta
conference.
mention
This
his
not
name.
his press conference. It's not about him. You keep talking about that. You never heard Shakur, little bro, me, son to me, none of that. So I
So
don't know why
yeah,
you
bro,
keep
you
talking.
about throwing your name. Oh, if he don't give you an opportunity,
I've been
Sam,
calling
I
you
ain't
out
giving him
before.
an
I've
opportunity.
been calling you out before you
But that
start
ain't
bringing
LeBron,
his
you
name
know?
up. How?
If he don't give you an opportunity, I ain't giving you him an opportunity.
That's not little bro.
Little boy.
That's not
You
little
you
bro.
a
He know
son.
that this is the fight that I've been wanting, and he like, why would I jump in the middle of him trying to fight him and beat you the fuck up? Because that's what's
That's all
going to
about you
happen.
explaining. Your son, you alright. I'll beat you.
You gotta
Shut
stop
up.
dick riding, bro. You gotta stop dicking, bro. No bullshit.
Is that the plan?
Keep his name on
You
your mouth,
made
bro.
it
It's
quite
me,
clear
you
that's the
fighting.
fight that you want. I mean, you have one thing I will say is you are right. Ray wasn't your mandatory challenger. He said that you needed this fight because it was a big opportunity. You're saying I chose you, effectively, but you do say you talk about the fight with Shakur Stevenson. That's a fight that you want. Is this kind of like a strategy for you because you know how close that camp is to beat Ray Ford? And then stand in that ring on May 30th, well, Shakur will be there and call him out. Is this long-term thinking from O'Shaquie Foster?
Oh, for sure. And his boy stuck his own foot in his mouth. When earlier this year, what he said, give my boy Ray an opportunity, and I'll give you an opportunity. If you don't give him an opportunity, I ain't gonna give you no opportunity. So when the time came around, now I don't want to hit no pump faking after the fight. After I handle him, I don't want to hit nothing.
He know you're not gonna
go
beat
straight
him.
to him.
He
I
know
don't
you're
need no
not gonna
tune-ups going to 35 or 40, whatever he want to do it after I smash you.
He
I'm
know
gonna show
you're
you
not-
how to go up and
Pause, you
fight
gotta put a pause
the
on it.
champion.
He ain't smashing
Not
nothing.
go up and fight Joe Blows. I'm gonna show you how to do it for real.
Bro, I fought everybody who they listen. I've been trying to fight the top niggas, the Rockies, whoever the fuck you want me to fight. I've been trying to fight all these niggas. Mexesa, whatever his name is. I've been trying to fight all these dudes. These are people that's taking a fight. It ain't my fault.
We'll talk boxing briefly. This challenge, there's no love lost between you two, but how do you rate him as a fighter? I know you have respect for the guys, but you just think you're on a different level?
Nah, they just told me he just gave me like he rated me like a 4 out of 10 or some shit. So he ass, fuck that nigga. He ass. He don't get no credit. Nigga shitty.
Is this true that was the rating? 4 out of 10 for Ray Ford?
Hey, look, man.
He ain't
Look,
for real. He know
look,
I'm nice. but he just
hey,
gotta
look,
say that.
I labeled him a 5 because I feel like he a decent fighter. I feel like he a good fighter, but I'm gonna show him what a great fighter look like when they get in there with me. They gonna ask
You
me
don't think
to
I'm
rate
the
a
best fighter
guy.
that you about to
I'm
go
gonna
against?
rate a guy that's. I'm gonna put him 5 because he hasn't done nothing. He won a title, then he lost it, and he
You
hasn't.
won the title and
regained-
lost it.
Man, look, I defended mine though.
And you look like shit
three
every time.
Look,
You
man,
want-
3
you
times.
just
I ain't
look
trying.
good.
3 times.
You
I ain't
look
trying
good one time.
3 times, man. Look, listen, bro. I'm a 3-time champion. 2 times, whatever y'all want to say.
How
3
you a
times,
3
2
times?
times. Don't worry about it.
The interim
Either
that you gave up?
way. Hey, I'm handling my business. So. I'm rating you a 5 because you ain't done nothing in the
So
sport.
after-
You're a
after I
good
beat you-
fighter, but
so
I'm a
after I-
great fighter.
Is he the best fighter you fought?
He gonna say go ahead and say some crazy shit.
Ray Vargas.
He better than me?
He was 2 division champion before I fought him, going for his 3rd division. Same thing with Stephen Fulton. How can I say a guy that hasn't accomplished the things that the guys that I fought? Come on, man. I don't know.
Skill-wise.
Skill-wise, I wouldn't know until I get in there. Fulton is one of the top skill fighters, IQ, everything. So when I got in there, I made him look dumb. I feel like I'm gonna do the same thing to you, so I don't know. You know what I mean? We gonna see.
You want to bet on that?
I feel,
You want to bet on that?
bro. Look,
Can we bet? Can we please place a bet?
You talk.
Can we bet on it?
Come on, man. I don't.
You don't bet?
Nah, 'cause
If you don't bet, I respect
I don't
it.
play them games.
If you don't bet, I respect it.
I don't play them games. I don't play that bet and woo.
All right, so
I've been
just say that then.
I've been with real stuff, but I don't play that. I'm a bet you woo woo, cause after the fight I'm really be looking for my bread or I beat you up. So I ain't into all that.
Who you ever-
worry about
I
May
need
30th, bro?
Who you ever
Stop
beat
all
up?
that bad stuff.
Who you ever
'cause,
beat up?
man, look, man.
Who you ever beat up?
Huh?
Who you ever beat up?
Anybody that put in front of me.
You beat up Nova.
Anybody that put in front of me.
You beat up Conceição.
I like how you always bring up Nova, bro. I want you to understand something, bro. Nova went. I had him pissing blood and all kind of stuff
What the
after our
fuck that
fight.
got to do with me?
You and Nova, bro.
What
You
that got to
he
do with
running
me?
you down with his hand about. Man, come
What
on,
that
man.
got to
That
do
man
with
had to
me?
throw elbows so I wouldn't knock him out. You was running from him by the end of that fight, man. Stop comparing
I
us.
boxed smart. I
Not
just
like
went
me,
away. I
bro.
was trying to knock him out, but he wasn't going, so I just cruised the victory. Running? That's what you call running up?
Y'all hear
I
this?
seen you run from Rocky.
Y'all hear this though?
I seen you run from
And
Rocky.
It's pressure with me from the
I
first
seen
round to
you
the
run
12th.
from Rocky.
Don't do that. I'm telling you, I'm gonna put. I'm gonna show
You know you're not gonna pressure.
You ain't ready, bro.
You know you're not
I
like
see
that.
how you talking.
You know that's not even your body. You
You're not
not.
ready.
You not gonna get in there and act crazy.
Not ready.
You not gonna get in there and act
Everything
crazy.
you think you're gonna be
You're
ready
not
for,
gonna get in there and act crazy.
I'm gonna take everything from
Okay.
you, bro. I promise.
One thing I noticed when we were in Phoenix,
Go in there, act crazy if you want.
you two came together and you know it was all that, and you kept saying to him, "Stop! You're not that guy. You're not like this." What do you mean when you say that? Because you keep saying it every time he gets in your face. You think this is for the cameras for Ray, or you know this calling out? Because he seems pretty genuine over here.
I mean, I feel like all that tough shit is fake. Like all that tough stuff he trying to do, act like he just rumble in the jungle. I'm gonna knock you out. I'm gonna do all this hurt. I'm gonna knock him out. Come on, bro. You ain't even knock the guys out that you came up and fought that aren't even on my level. You come talking to me like, let's stop playing.
I
You
heard
put on
every
the
last
act,
one of
bro.
them though.
You put on the act. Who?
I heard every
I don't
last
know
one
who
of
you
them.
talking about when you say these things.
You said when I moved up.
I don't know who you
ain't
talking
knocking
about.
nobody out. Every last one of them got hurt.
I don't know. I didn't see it. I seen Nova running you down with his hands below his waist, so I didn't see
No,
it.
you seen
Like,
Rocky do that to you.
Like,
Nova didn't have his
Rocky
fucking
got
hands down.
knocked out. How you gonna speak on somebody that got knocked out, bro? Yeah, you bring up somebody knocked out, G. Like you tripping.
He got
Oh,
tired.
man.
He got tired. That's
Everybody
the real
I
reason
fought
why.
get hurt. Now you can say ask
Like who?
that. Everybody. Look at any fight that I fought, I bucked.
Kubo ain't get hurt.
Any one of them.
Kubo ain't get hurt.
Every one of them.
Kubo
Kubo
ain't
boy
get hurt.
too. Ask
Kubo
him.
ain't get hurt.
Ask him. Go look in the 11th round.
He ain't
Rocked
get
him a
hurt.
few times. Man, stop, man. I'm gonna show
And
you.
you could-
that 30.
and
I can't wait to show you. That's why I came up here smiling. You like, why you smiling so? I
Yeah.
got them. I got you. I finally
You
got
trying
my
to
pressure.
smile because you don't. Yeah.
I'm happy,
Alright.
G. I got a home. I got. Hey, once I turn up U of H, the sky's the limit. We can go Toyota Center, whatever. I got to do it to you first, though. That's why I'm excited. That's what you mean. I
That's
run
what
to
you gotta tell
smoke.
yourself.
I've been saying that.
That's what you gotta tell yourself. Whatever make you
Come on,
feel
man.
better, bro.
Hey,
Let's talk about before we break. I could listen to you two all day, but let's talk about Houston, because both of you guys have taken fights on the road. Both of you guys, you've been to Mexico. You went and won your world title up in New York. You boxed in Saudi against Nick Ball. Like both of you didn't really mind, you know, where you go in your careers. Now it's a really interesting dynamic. You're in Houston. It's your first big fight in your home city, really. He's saying it's his crib. He trains there with all his boys. How do you feel about fighting in Houston and defending your title? It's going to be a brilliant atmosphere.
I feel great. I love the fact that he's training out there and his whole squad is training out there. So, you know, just like the last camp, I went against the whole Philly Bozy and his team. I feel like I'm doing the same thing. You know what I mean? I'm going against Shakur and his camp. So across the ring, I want to see all of them. I want to see him. I want to see everybody that's over there helping you.
You fighting me. You not. It ain't
don't
Shakur
matter.
to his camp. You
That's
fighting
the motivation I get. So once I see all
Stop
of
saying
them,
his
all
name.
y'all gonna be crying together. That's my point. Like, you know what I mean? All y'all gonna be hurt together.
Only person who cry after losing is you. We seen that.
Couple times. That's why you went from 135 to 130. It was too tough up there.
Huh?
You dropped the Division 1 after you lost from 35. You went down to 30, correct?
I lost that 130. Bro.
Your first loss.
My first loss was at 35.
When I fought Sam Tate, catch weight. When I fought Rolando, catch weight. None of them was no weight classes and all that. I was a coming up fighter. Wasn't even fighting in the weight class, but man, cut it out, man. Y'all bring it up. Hey, bro, who cares about that? who I am now. Y'all bringing up
You ain't gonna have it June 1st. I promise you that.
Hey, y'all keep bringing up losses that was, man, come on, man.
That's what y'all
care
care about.
You
All
bring
y'all
up the
talk
past.
about. All y'all talk
I
about.
just
is
lost
the
2
next
years ago. When was my losses?
You lost after me.
Man, stop.
You lost
You
after
just
me.
lost.
Hey, cause hey,
And then I had a close fight with the same dude you lost to that could have
Nah,
been a
hey,
draw
but
game.
Y'all
listen,
bringing up
listen.
2015 and
Listen.
20. Come on, man, stop playing, bro. What are y'all talking
Listen,
about?
I don't give
bring it
I
up,
don't give
man.
a
A whole
Thursday.
different person, a whole different.
I don't give a fuck about
Exactly,
your
so stop
losses.
bringing it
I
up.
don't even give a fuck about what I'm about to do to you on May 30th.
Well, talk about that. Why y'all
That's
keep
what I'm talking about. That's what I've been trying to talk about. We
I'm
could
a whole different fighter, a whole different person than him. Why y'all bringing that up? Like that?
I ain't listen. Listen.
Like
Just
I
be,
can't
listen,
tell.
Listen, just be ready, gang. That's all.
you a little boy, you better get a better trainer.
You a little
Hey,
boy.
both of y'all little
Little
boys.
boy,
You better get a
grown
man
man.
in your corner because he
Grown
gonna send you
man.
to that gulag. He don't know what he
Grown
doing over
man.
there. Hey, I promise
hey,
you, he
hey,
don't know what he
hey,
doing over there.
grown
Hey, I
man.
promise
I
you.
won the world title.
You over
with
there
him.
smiling, ooh,
grown
ooh,
man.
childish. I'm gonna show you. Hey,
I won the world title with him.
The youngest to do it too.
you better get
The youngest
somebody-
coach
you
to
better
do
get
it.
somebody-
I won the world title
I'm
with
gonna
him.
make you get somebody else in your corner.
I'm the youngest coach
I'm
to
gonna make
do
you
it.
change teams because
I
he
won
ain't
the world
supposed to be
title
with
with
you.
him.
bro.
You're
He
gonna
needs
lose to a
somebody
young
better than
trainer
him.
too. I promise you.
Now, throw away the whole squad.
So what you gonna say about your squad?
Just
when
throw
you
the
get
whole
cooked?
squad away, man.
What you gonna say about your squad when you get cooked?
Hey, my squad. Hey, don't worry about it.
I already
Squad,
heard
I'm
y'all.
about to go with
I
the goofy man
squad's
over there.
still
He
looking
goofy.
for him.
I already heard y'all on, you know what I'm saying? But, you know,
Why I
that's-
can't follow
that's
him right
neither here
now?
nor there. That's neither here nor there.
Right.
Why worry about money from 2 fights ago?
The final words from the two fighters. Firstly, Ray, what happens May 30th? What do you do to O'Shaquie Foster when you become
Whatever
WBC
I
world
want.
champion?
Whatever I want. Whatever I want. Man. He can't fuck with me. That's just what it is. Beating him.
He don't even believe that. Y'all see his face? He don't even believe.
Why don't I? You think I'm gonna be calling you out for 2
Hey, your
years to not
face
believe?
can't hide the truth, bro.
The truth.
You ain't got no confidence in yourself, bro. Chill.
That's what you got from that?
Yeah. Sound too confident.
And the confidence with you, O'Shaquie Foster, no doubt in your mind, in your home city, you defend that WBC world
He trying to
title.
look serious.
Y'all know
Look.
what time it is. Anytime I talk like this, anytime any one of these guys piss me off, y'all know what I do to them. It's nothing new. Y'all know I don't come to play. Whatever
Yes,
they
you
talking
do.
about, y'all know I don't come to play. Whatever we gonna see May 30th, I promise you I'm gonna punish you.
You got 3 losses. You talking about you don't come to play.
You gonna need a new job. Cause this your only fighter, so
You got a volunteer
have to-
coach.
I'm gonna get
I got a job.
You know what I mean?
You got a volunteer coach. I got a job.
Stuff, you feel me?
Well, I cannot wait for this fight. As I said, for me, one of the best fights of the year, one of the most intriguing fights. The build-up's going to be unbelievable. Get your tickets for Houston now, May 30th. It's going to be a big fight in the city and a great fight for the WBC World Championship. O'Shaquie Foster against Ray Ford, live and exclusive on DAZN around the world, part of a huge schedule. We're going to face the guys off now. Thank you.